Unfortunately, there have been occasions where incidents involving lithium batteries have occurred in the passenger cabin. Prompt actions of cabin crew and subsequent actions by the flight crew can avoid an in-flight fire becoming uncontrollable with potentially disastrous consequences. Therefore, it is important that cabin crew respond quickly. It's likely that you will first become aware of a problem by being notified by a passenger, although frequent cabin patrols may also help identify a problem at an early stage. Should a portable electronic device overheat or emit an electrical smell, instruct the passenger or crew member to turn off their device immediately. Disconnect the power supply if it's safe to do so, and turn off the in-seat power if applicable. The device must remain off for the duration of the flight, and must be kept in sight and monitored closely. Unstable batteries may ignite even after a device is turned off. There is also a risk of fire from a portable electronic device being inadvertently crushed inside an electrically adjustable seat. If a passenger advises that they have lost their device, ask them whether the seat was operated after the device was dropped. If it is known or suspected that the device has been crushed, consider the use of protective equipment when attempting to retrieve the item. Do not operate the seat electrically or mechanically in an attempt to find the device. If the device cannot be found, the passenger should be moved to another seat. Monitor their original seat for any signs of fire or smoke, and upon arrival seek the assistance of engineering staff to retrieve the device. In the event of a fire in the cabin, consideration should be given to the use of personal protective equipment such as fire gloves and portable breathing equipment in accordance with your operational procedures. However, these actions must not delay your response to the incident itself. The standard response for dealing with a portable electronic device fire is as follows. Move passengers away from the area and notify the flight crew of the incident. If flames are present, use an extinguisher to knock down and prevent the spread of fire. If applicable, isolate external power by unplugging the device, or if unsafe to do so, switch off the supply to in-seat power systems. Cool the device with copious amounts of non-flammable liquid. The liquid is likely to turn to steam when applied to the hot battery. Monitor for any reignition. If smoke reappears, continue to use water or other non-flammable liquid. Ice must not be used to cool the device, as this will insulate it, causing adjacent cells of the battery to ignite. Do not cover or enclose the device, as this may have the same effect. Do not touch or move the device until you are absolutely sure it has cooled sufficiently and there are no signs of fire or smoke after monitoring for at least 15 minutes. This is because during thermal runaway, batteries may explode or burst into flames without warning. Once you are sure the device is safe to be moved, it should be immersed in water in a suitable container, which should be stowed and, if possible, secured to prevent spillage. If the device was plugged into the aircraft power supply, ensure that power to all electrical outlets remains isolated until it can be determined that the system is free of faults. If smoke is seen coming from a baggage compartment, such as a wardrobe or overhead locker, move passengers away from the area whilst asking those nearby if they have anything that could account for the smoke. Identify the seat of the fire by checking for heat with the back of a hand. Discharge extinguishant into the locker, having considered the use of a smoke hood and protective gloves. Close the compartment and allow a few seconds for the extinguishant to take effect. If fire persists, apply further extinguishant until it is safe to open the compartment fully. The source of the fire must then be located. If a portable electronic device contained in a bag is involved and there are no flames visible and the bag is intact, remove and place the bag in a suitable container such as a toilet waste bin or fire containment bag and douse with water. Not all containers are watertight, so plastic bin liners should be used if necessary. The bag should not be opened if smoke or flames are evident, as the introduction of air may cause a flash fire. If the device is not in a bag, leave it where it is and cool it with copious amounts of water until there are no signs of fire or smoke. As we've seen previously, after monitoring for at least 15 minutes, the device should be immersed in water in a suitable container, which should be stowed and, if possible, secured to prevent spillage. After landing, the crew must advise ground staff where the device is stowed and make an appropriate entry in the technical log. The portable electronic device must be retained to allow inspection by incident investigators.